Hi, this is Andy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be working with an entryway table that I bought a couple of years ago, and I never liked it. It is particle board, and a piece of the laminate came off when I assembled it. The doors are very weird, and it is never pleasant to take things out from it. This video is part of the eco-friendly flipper challenge hosted by Marisa over at Miss Flips. I'm going to leave a link to her channel in the description below, as well as a link to the playlist where many other YouTubers are doing wonders with furniture trying to save the planet. I bought this IKEA type piece during lockdown because it looked fancy and the publicity made it look like a bar. However, a normal bottle of wine does not fit in here. Even if I don't love it, it will not go to the landfill. Let's save the planet and reuse this piece. Come with me and let's see what I can do. First, I started removing the hinges. I'm going to be reusing everything to minimize waste. I'll join the doors using dowels and glue. After measuring half of the dowels, I put a tape to mark the size of the hole. And then it is time to drill. Using wood glue, I joined both doors and I hammered them in place before clamping them. I repeated the same process with the second door. I did not clean the glue, you'll see why in a minute. Then it was time to clean the piece. As I never liked it much, I put everything there. There was everything. Tools, sandpaper, Christmas lights. Oh my god, too many things. It was nice to clean. Then I removed those boards that were too low. And it was the perfect time to remove the back panels. Here I have the doors. They are one piece now. I will be covering them with this pine molding. I will add real wood to this piece to make it more natural and to love it. So I measure the sticks and cut them. I know it takes more time without a miter saw, but with patience, good music and videos, everything is fun. Then it is time to glue the sticks. I spread the glue using my finger, and then I nail them to the doors. Then place some weights over it and let them dry overnight. The following day I sanded with 60 grit to remove the excessive wood. I have been working in this project during the evenings. It is really cold, so I'm trying to do as much as I can inside. Now I'll get those dowels out of the boards. They broke, so I will get rid of the excess with a wood file. Using a wine bottle and a level, I measure where the board should go. Then I drill holes and countersink holes. I secure the board with confirmed screws. Before going on, I check that the boards are level. A few days later, it is time to start adding wood to the sides. I measure and cut molding. I will not be nailing the sides, so I dry fit the sticks. Sand the laminate for the glue to adhere. Roll the glue with a roller and then place the sticks in place. Then I clamp and apply some weight to the sticks and let them dry overnight. Next, I remove the glue from the back of the doors and make the surface smooth. And it is time to scuff sand the whole piece. I don't want the nails to show, so I'll conceal them with a nail punch. I'll cover the nail holes with some wood filler in mahogany, and I'll apply it over some occasional cracks. I'll also cover dowel holes in the piece and in the unions of the doors. Then I'll sand the wood filler. After cleaning the piece, it was time to stain the wood. I'm going to be using this very thin stain, which is soil oil based, and it is a little more eco-friendly. Milo has to see everything I do. I love this color, it is dark walnut. I apply it with a foam brush and then remove the excess with some paper towel. The doors are also stained. After installing the back panels and taping the wood, it is time to paint. I'm going to be using chalk paint in Marengo Gray. I don't like chalk paint very much, but this is locally made and it has very few ingredients. Then I guess it is a very eco-friendly option, so I'll give it a try. I'm also using a brush I had from last year. I cut the handle and sanded it to make a short brush. I apply the paint with no pattern in mind, just enjoying the process. I gave the piece a total of 2 coats. I love this gray against the dark wood. To seal the piece, I'm going to be using a water-based poly in satin finish. I really thought of using wax, which is more eco-friendly, but I know myself and how clumsy I am, so this piece will need extra protection. I will give the piece a total of 3 coats. However, I will stage it with only 1 coat. It is so cold here in Chile at the moment that I am using my gas heater to warm my apartment. And even with that, it takes ages for the paint and top coat to dry. I let the first coat dry overnight and started reassembling the doors. Since the pieces were joined, I'm just going to use 2 hinges per side. If I were to sell this piece, I would have covered the holes with some wood putty, but since this is for me, I just don't really care. I just can't resist those eyes and that nose. I'm going to be using these recycled handles to give the piece a nice look. Let's remember how this piece used to look like. Plain, barren, not loved. And here it is now. The gray and the wood make it look classy and expensive. I mean, it was not cheap when I bought it, but now it looks really expensive. Now I can store wine and spirits and have a nice bar. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check all the videos in the playlist below, and thank you Marisa for hosting this beautiful challenge. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.